Good evening and thank you for watching LPS-TV. We are live here from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Massachusetts. I am Jay Oza, joined by Kevin Colon and Trey Cruz, here for a matchup between the 4-4 Chelmsford Lions and the 2-6 Lawrence High School Lancers. I'll throw it now to Kevin with a player to watch on the Lawrence offensive side.
Well, you got to definitely watch out for the junior quarterback, number 12, Nelson Valerio. He's definitely a threat, and he has a great arm.
Thank you, Kevin, and now I'll throw it over to Trey Cruz with a player to watch on the defensive side of the ball.
Well, just based off that last game, Xavier Santiago, number 90, you can't even argue with his status as a huge threat. I mean, 7 sacks in the last game. That's amazing. That's something you just don't see. And I think that really is probably unprecedented in Lawrence high school sports. And I think that they have to watch out for him. That's it.
Thank you very much, Trey. Once again, we are live here at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Mass. And we have a matchup between the Chelmsford Lions, who come in at an even 4-4, and the Lawrence High Lancers, who come in at 2-6. We will be right back with the opening kickoff. Thank you again for watching LPS TV.
When you skip breakfast at school, you have no energy. When you have no energy, you fall asleep in class. When you fall asleep in class, you have nightmares of wild animals dancing on your head. Don't have nightmares of wild animals dancing on your head.
Kids who eat breakfast perform better in class, behave better, have better attendance.
Eat a healthy breakfast at school every day.
Good evening from Veterans Memorial Stadium here in Lawrence, Massachusetts. We have the Lawrence Lancers against the Chelmsford Lions about to kick off here on senior night between the 2-6 Lancers and the 4-4 Chelmsford Lions. We are underway here from Veterans Memorial Stadium on the weekend of Veterans Day. Chelmsford receives the kickoff, and they will start things off at the 35-yard line.
Jeff DiOrio with the kickoff return for Chelmsford. It's a 20-yard kickoff return out to the 35-yard line with
That's a good kickoff.
On offense, 1st and 10.
Who are you guys looking at on defense tonight to make a difference for the Lancers?
Well, naturally, you look at Santiago. I mean, there are a lot of other guys. You have to really worry about. Gandhi is pretty good, Dion Gandhi. They're definitely just a plethora of players you have to look out for.
Under center now is Jack Campsmith, the 6-foot junior. Handoff to start the game, and Lawrence does a good job wrapping him up.
You gotta remember,
senior Jeff DiOrio, 5'10", 175.
our defense, we always start off with like a good, loud bang, you know? So, I don't think they're gonna be scoring on this run.
Bold statement.
I'm just saying, because, you know, our defense we're a force not to be reckoned with.
A force to be reckoned with.
Is it to be reckoned with? I never actually understood.
Anyways.
Second down here, and about 9 to go for the Chelmsford Lions on their opening drive. Campsmith under center. In motion is Mike Calachico. He is back to pass, and here comes the pass rush for a sack and a loss of about 6 yards for the Lawrence defense.
Looks like defense woke up early this game.
You called that one, Trey, didn't you? Xavier Santiago with his first sack of the game on the first drive of this game.
Second play, actually, is pretty. You can definitely see how difficult he is to shut down.
It'll be a 3rd and long for the Lions. Campsmith still under center. And play action pass. He looks downfield, and the pass will be caught for the first down at the 45-yard line.
Looks like it's good enough for a first down.
I believe that was Mike Calachico.
Smith's pass was complete to number 3, Mike Calachico. 16-yard gain is good for a first down for the Lions. First and down from their own 46.
Colicchio makes the catch there on the far sideline. Is that a backbreaker for the Lancers early on, guys?
No.
I won't call it a backbreaker, but it did hurt. It hurt. I mean, just it was a great down, some great downs, a great set of downs for us until that.
From their own 46-yard lines, the Lions have a first down handoff, and again, Lawrence is able to stop the run.
On to carry for Chelmsford. Picks up 3.
Again, that's Jeff Dioria, his second carry of the game. And the ball's at about the 48-yard line for a 2nd and 6.
7 for Chelmsford from their own 49.
Guys, how important is it for Lawrence to stop the run as they have so far in this drive?
Oh, very, very important. I mean, you look at this whole season, for the most part, their weakness has been the run and their running defense. I mean, they were getting beaten up bad there.
And they can't stop the run on this play right here. It looks like a broken play, and Campsmith is able to make a big run out of it all the way into Lawrence territory to about the Lawrence 21-yard line.
Before Victor Martinez made the stop for Lawrence.
Guys, did that look like a cross up there? Did he know what he was doing? Was that handoff? Was that meant to be a handoff?
You look at that, I don't think it was meant to. I think it was just, they read the play, the defense really well, and they just said, let's just do it.
2 big plays, 1 pass, 1 run, have the Lions inside the red zone right at the 20-yard line of Lawrence. We'll see if they can bend but not break here. Campsmith under center, man in motion. Handoff to the fullback, and he is stuffed.
Conti, the ball carrier for Chelmsford.
That's Conti, the sophomore fullback.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
2nd down from the 20 for Chelmsford. Campsmith under center on 2nd down. He's going to run it himself, and he finds a hole. Gets to the 10-yard line, gets to the 5, and he is in for a touchdown. 6-0 Chelmsford on the quarterback keeper by Jack Campsmith, the junior quarterback.
It's not good to make bold statements.
Well,
but that was definitely a well-executed play there. He saw the opening and he just he took advantage of it.
It's a huge setback for Lawrence. Hopefully.
Those little QB sneaks are really,
But we can't count out
all
our own offense, though. It could be an offensive game, you know. You never know. It's just the first drive.
The extra point is blocked, and Lawrence will recover it, and it'll remain 6-0, and that's got to be a little bit of a moral victory for the Lancers.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, that's one of those things that you just take for granted.
It's really hard.
NFL and the NFL and stuff like that. But in general, I mean, that's something that when you stop it, it's like you expected to get. You didn't think there was a possibility you wouldn't get it. It's just, it's definitely a little victory for them.
What do you guys think of Campsmith so far? The Chelmsford quarterback had 2 big runs on that drive, and he was able to show that he could throw the ball for a big first down on that 3rd and 15.
Definitely a bold statement he made early on. I mean, he just proved that he's definitely something you have to watch out. Someone you have to watch out for. And Santiago did get him on one play, but I think for the most part, he's just been so excellent so far that we can't, let him do what he wants anymore. He's dictating this game.
Yeah.
Charlie Coletta will kick off for Chelmsford.
Edison Urena and Jacob Toledo back to receive the kickoff.
Really low.
And it's going to be Urena who picks it up and bobbles it at the 16-20-yard line, and he's got it and is able to make his way out to about the 24-yard line.
He is lucky that that ball did not go far, because if he did that, way any farther back, he would have been stopped right. It was probably within 10 yards of the.
Well, the offense
kick.
really isn't set up with a good starting point.
Their field position has them on the 20, looks like the 25-yard line. Nelson Valerio and the Lancer offense will have its first crack at the Chelmsford defense. Valerio under center. And it's going to be a toss. It's going to be a reverse. And that's Raymer Almonte out to the far side, and he's got running room. He's got the 40. He's got the 50. He's got the Chelmsford 40, the 30, 20, 15, 10, and he loses the football. And there, on the far side of the football field, the fumble was recovered by Lawrence. My goodness, what a play that was.
Lawrence definitely said a bold statement there. What did you say, Trey?
You said that drive.
Huh?
You said the other drive.
What?
You said they would win the other drive.
I don't know, I'm just saying.
And score the other drive, so.
A 65-yard double reverse, guys.
I would say impressive.
Wow.
It's impressive. Their hard work is starting to finally pay off in the game.
My goodness. Valerio.
Who's that? Who ran?
Has it at the 12. That was, I believe, Christian Valentin.
Yes.
And that's not going to go anywhere.
And the ball carrier stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Second down, now inside the Lions' red zone.
Lions are probably definitely starting to feel a little bit nervous about Lions.
Double reverse on the first play from scrimmage.
Beautiful play there.
Valerio in the shotgun again from the 12-yard line. He gets the direct snap, fakes the handoff. Looks like he's going to run, and he's going to be brought down, looks like just behind the line of scrimmage.
Not a good way to follow that big play up.
Yeah.
We've got a big third down coming up for the Lancers. They are trying to answer the first drive scoring play by the Chelmsford Lions. You guys think they'll get it in?
I have faith.
I mean, usually I would believe in these plays, but they've just been toyed around.
Well, you can't really count out Valerio. You got to remember that.
You can't.
And who was the one who ran that 60, I want to say 65?
That was junior Christian Valentin, number 3, who caught the double reverse.
And yeah, so there is no saying that they can't do it again.
Oh, I never said they couldn't. I'm just thinking I wouldn't count on it. Remember, Lancers fans, you can watch this and any other Lancers game of the week on mobile or on your TV or on your computer if you want. Either channel 41 or 99 on TV. 41 being if you have Verizon, 41 if you have Verizon, 99 if you have Comcast, or at our YouTube station.
Big third down play here. Valerio back to pass over the middle, and it's incomplete, intended for number 16, Justin Rivera.
He just overthrew it. You got a little.
I'd like to add the YouTube channel. It's Lawrence Public School, not schools, just school.
Okay, man.
Even though there are multiple schools in the district, there are.
You got to remember those other schools, you know?
But we're all united as one.
So it's fourth down and 13, 14 yards away.
Cabrera for the field goal attempt, trying to cut the lead in half. The kick is up, and it looks like it's good. Lawrence has cut the Chelmsford lead in half.
It's not what we were expecting, but it is something on the scoreboard.
That it is.
How big was it for Lawrence to answer the opening scoring drive by the Lions?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, you just, the way Lawrence says, you don't want to let a team get points on the board, put numbers on the board, without you doing so yourself. I mean, you've seen what happens in the first half when they go down in terms of score.
But you got to remember, this the Lawrence Lancers is a second-half team. So if we're doing this good in the first half, you can
But
only
you don't
imagine.
want to. You don't want to be a second-half team.
You don't want to. Be
You don't want to. You have to put numbers on the board in the first half.
But
You don't want to be that.
I'm just saying, if we're this good in the first half, can you imagine us in the second?
Well, maybe the reason we were so good in the seconds because we're not tired after the first.
Got about 5.5 minutes here left in the first quarter. No shortage of action here on both opening drives. Chelmsford will have its second drive as Santiago kicks it off right down the middle. Caught at about the 17-yard line, and Diaria has it up to the 30. He's got the 35, and he'll be taken down at about the 37-yard line.
Jeff Diaria on the kickoff return for Chelmsford. 25-yard kickoff return out to the 37-yard line.
Chelmsford will set up shop there at the 37, trying to get on the board once again here.
Hey, can I just point something out? I think this is a game of like speed and strength. If like, because Lawrence is more of like a strength team and Chelmsford is more of a speed team. They're like, their players are really small.
That they are.
Just from here, I'm just saying.
Camp Smith under center to start things off, hands it off to Diaria. He's got the 40-yard line, and he's going to be brought down at about the 42-yard line. A nice gain there on first down for the Lions.
5 yards on first down.
They'll bring up 2nd down and 5.
Rafael Medina was in on the tackle for Lawrence.
Diaria, the 5'10 running back, he's a senior. Looks like he's going to be the workhorse for the Lions today.
Let's have that one guy.
That they rely on, but you got to remember, if you tire that one man out, you won't be good.
Camp Smith under center, fakes the handoff, and he's got pressure, but he finds Diaria to the outside, and he's going to be tackled on the far side for a loss.
He tackled further back than.
I wouldn't say that was really a tackle. That was more of a patty cake to that. Just saying, because it wasn't really more of an aggressive. It was more like he pushed him outside. Well, I would say it's a smart move because
It was.
they lost yardage.
And once again, this is looking similar to the first drive of the game for Chelmsford. They're going to be backed up for about a 3rd and long, 13 yards here. Looking for another big conversion. And Camp Smith is going to line up in the shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers. He's back to pass. And he's going to sneak it up the middle, and not this time, Camp Smith. He is going to be brought down after a gain of only 4, and that'll bring out the punting unit. Big 3rd down stop there for the Lancers, and they will get the ball back, barring any setbacks here on the punt.
This will definitely give our offense another chance to make even more points on that scoreboard.
That it will.
So,
yeah.
4th down, and here's the punt. And it's a short one. Looks like it's going to be downed by Chelmsford at about the 41-yard line, and that's pretty good field position for the Lancers.
41-yard line, Lawrence, where the Lancers will have the ball for the second time tonight, 1st and 10. 3 minutes, 45 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Chelmsford leads Lawrence 6-3.
And Valerio and his men will start with pretty good field position here at the 41-yard line. Let's see if the offense has any tricks up their sleeves here, like they did on the last drive. Valerio will line up in the shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers. Direct snap, and it's a draw play.
Oh.
Good yardage on the far side, and he's going, he's going to have the, no, he's going to be out of bounds. That was Kenny Richards, the sophomore running back. A very nice gain of 27 yards up the far side.
Excellent player. I mean, you can't knock him. I mean, he's just you'll get hands on. You'll have defenders all over him, and he'll just keep going.
Yeah, but you got to remember, he should have stayed inside. That would have been a perfect touchdown.
Oh, should have.
Richards could have had the end zone there. It looked like a read option play. Valerio in the shotgun again, as he has been for the majority of the night. 5 wide receivers, and Valerio up the middle on a QB draw, and he's got a good first down gain of about 4 yards.
We might definitely get a lead on this drive.
We might definitely.
Like how I say that, right? Might definitely.
Gain 3 yards on a first down. Lawrence will have second down at about 7 with the ball just inside the line at 30.
Good field position here for Lawrence. Valerio lines up, shotgun. Richards to his right, 4 wide receivers. He takes the direct snap. And he launches it to the end zone, and it is incomplete, but a pass interference call will be made.
Flag.
He was going for Rivera on the near side pylon, and it looked like an obvious push by the Chelmsford backfield.
That's a gain of, like, I believe 10 or 15 pass interferences, aren't they?
I believe it's a 15-yard penalty.
Ooh, that would give Lawrence beautiful yardage and field position.
Penalty against Chelmsford for pass interference. The 15-yard penalty for the ball will be spotted at the Chelmsford.
After the 15-yard penalty, Lawrence moves up to the 15-yard line, and here is Valerio. Under center now. Broken eye formation, and Richards gets the handoff. Not much of a gain there on first down.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's just a tough thing to. It's tough to make up anything out of that play. Defense is just right there waiting for him.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the quarter.
So second down, still 10 to go for a first.
Justin Rivera lined up near side right. Valerio in the shotgun. Richards to his right. 4 wide receiver set. Near side pass into the end zone. Rivera, he makes the catch. And is he inbounds? No, just out of bounds. He tried to do the old toe drag in the back right corner of the end zone. He could not get both feet in bounds. That was a close play.
Very painful, very painful.
Painful for the coaches to watch.
And the play was well executed, except...
I wouldn't say well executed. I feel Milwaukee kind of overthrew that pass. He's getting a little excited with that arm.
Yeah, I feel like...
Big third down play. 3rd and 10 from the 15-yard line. Shotgun, 4 wide. Valerio passing far side, and it is incomplete, a little bit overthrown. Contact between the defensive back and the wide receiver. That was intended for Luis Crispin, the sophomore.
And I think we are setting out the field goal unit.
Lawrence will try and tie this one up here. 2 big plays getting them down the field on their first 2 drives, but they fail to convert and get 6.
Seeing a pattern, and then the big plays down the far end of this is
yeah, I feel like they should
both of their drives have seemed the same, and you could really tell that
kick is up. It's good. That's no gimme here in high school football, and that will tie up this ball game at 6.
But anyways, both drives have been very similar. I think it looked kind of predictable right now, and Valerio's kind of cracking a bit under the pressure of the red zone.
I wouldn't say he's cracking, so to say. I say he's getting excited and he's overthrowing. You know? I wouldn't say he's cracking. Because the cracking's more like completely and utterly missing.
Well, no, I mean cracking just he's not playing as well as he would be.
I would agree. But I definitely would say our strength is more running plays.
Oh, definitely. I mean,
for
you
this
look at
game.
Richards, and he's a monster.
And Christian Valentin.
And Valentin as well.
So we tie the game with a little less than 2 minutes left in the game.
First quarter.
First quarter. Wow. Why did I say first game?
Here is Santiago to kick it off from the 40-yard line. Chelmsford will receive.
It's a nice kick by Xavier.
Chelmsford bringing it up to the 20, to the 25.
Very versatile Xavier Santiago. Kicking and getting like sacks galore. I mean, 7 in one game.
We can't really call him a galore because he's not showing his full potential in this game.
Oh no, I just mean in general. I mean, he's a versatile player.
Yes, definitely. I believe he also plays offense. I don't remember. I'm not sure. He could.
He plays special teams and defense, as far as we know. But he probably plays like 50 sports.
All right, the third drive for the Lions starts at the 25-yard line. Cam Smith hands it off. Ooh. And running room up the far right side for Jeff Diaria, and he's got a first down.
The Lions are quickly trying to break that tie and get ahead. They seem to be getting more aggressive as this quarter goes on.
Oh yeah, as the time progresses, they become aggressive.
More aggressive.
Rhymes, but it's true.
From the 38-yard line, Camp Smith has a first down. He is under center in the I formation, one wide receiver far side. Hand off to Diaria, and he is going to be wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage, but there is a flag on the play. Look.
Gandy, number 1, makes the tackle for Lawrence behind the line of scrimmage. So there's a penalty flag on the play.
And it is on.
No word yet. Looks like it could be holding on the far side of the field, possibly on the defense.
Or it could be motion prior to the snap.
And yep, I was absolutely wrong on that one. The penalty is going to be declined. It was looked like a false start on the offense.
Penalty is against Chelmsford for motion prior to the snap.
Oh.
Lawrence will decline the penalty.
That's going to bring up a second down and about 13 for the Lions.
So it'll be second down and about 13 for Chelmsford from their own 36.
What do you guys think about Lawrence's ability to stop the run today, despite a couple of big quarterback draws?
And yes, but after that, I mean, they really just got things together, and it's just uncharacteristic of them. That's why I think it's so great that they're doing it, because they've changed up the whole defense.
And right on cue, there is a quarterback draw by Cam Smith, who finds his way into Lawrence territory, a first down and more, bringing it to the Lawrence 44-yard line.
Are they making a point to prove us wrong?
Yeah, I believe so. I think he can hear us, and he's just like, no, we can win.
Jack Campsmith showing he can do it with his legs, and that's going to do it for the first quarter here.
No, I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't say that.
I believe it's just a timeout, a short timeout. Lawrence.
Well, if we think about it, it's timeout where the clock's still on.
So we might just wait out the time.
Lawrence has called its second timeout of the game here in the first quarter.
The clock will stop at 23 seconds, but the referees are keeping official time, so
we are not
regardless
really sure what's going on there.
Yeah.
So it's a nice night for a football game.
It is beautiful. The rain has stopped just in time for the game, hasn't it?
Yes. This is actually interesting. It's a new moon. There's no moon. Well, it should be called no moon. But
you can hear the bands playing from here.
Good vibes all around here on senior night. After the game, we will have a brief ceremony to honor the cheerleaders and the senior football players who will be graduating here in June, right on this very field.
It's very
exciting.
It is.
So the timeout is over, and we are
about 23 about 23 seconds here left in the first quarter. First down, Chelmsford from the Lawrence 44-yard line. Another keeper for Camp Smith, and he's going to be brought down at about the 40-yard line for a nice first down gain.
Lawrence is number 7, Andy.
Of about 4 yards.
Picked up 4 yards.
Second
on
down.
first down. Chelmsford will have second down and 6 at the Lawrence 40.
And looks like that is going to do it for the first quarter. And we head to the second quarter with a tie game 6-6 here in Lawrence.
And that is the end of the first quarter from Veterans Memorial Stadium.
I would say that was a great first quarter for both teams.
A couple big plays by both offenses.
Yeah. Defense. I wouldn't say the defense, Chelmsford's defense is as good as ours, because I don't think they sacked as many times as we did.
7 p.m. kickoff. Chelmsford plays next Friday night at Andover High School.
But our defense and our offense both made statements. And both of them were very good.
Scoring summary for that first quarter. Jack Camp-Smith had a 20-yard touchdown run. The extra point attempt was blocked. And then Eddie Cabrera had a pair of field goals, one 30 yards, one 32 yards, that tied the game for Lawrence at 6. Second quarter about to get underway here from Veterans Memorial Stadium in Lawrence. On senior night, the Chelmsford offense is driving down the field in Lawrence territory at about the 41-yard line. They'll have a second down and 6. Camp-Smith under center, I formation, one wide receiver. And Camp-Smith is going to have to call a timeout. He saw blitz coming from the Lawrence defense. And that's going to be Chelmsford's first timeout of the game.
Okay.
And after the timeout, Chelmsford walks to the line of scrimmage. I formation once again. One wide receiver, and that is Mike Calicchio. He is in motion. Camp-Smith fakes the handoff, and here's a draw play, and he's going to be stuffed. Gain of maybe 1 yard.
Stuffed like a turkey in that play.
I wouldn't say stuff like a turkey, but more stopped.
Third down and 6 for Chelmsford at the Lawrence 40.
Big third down. Could be a momentum swing right here. Chelmsford going for the third down conversion. They need about 6 yards. Three wide receiver set. One running back in this shotgun is Camp-Smith, and he rolls right and he throws complete to the near side for the first down. That pass is caught by Nick Andrea, the 5'11 senior.
Great completion right there for Chelmsford, and they're just advancing the ball, right, marching right down the field, and they're making a statement right now, a bold one at that.
Hurry up offense here. Camp-Smith once again in the shotgun. One running back, three wide receivers. He rolls to his left, and he throws across his body, and that is
Incomplete.
the call on the field. Shows a completion, and it's going to be second down and short. Again, Chelmsford hurrying to the line of scrimmage. Camp-Smith, the quarterback, right under center. He's back to pass. He's going end zone, near side, and it's overthrown.
Ooh.
He was looking for Nick Philippon, the junior, 5'7". Couldn't find him.
I think they're focusing a little bit too much on that touchdown and not enough on that quick first down.
They'll have another shot at it with a third down and short here. Little bit less than a yard. Here early in the second quarter, Chelmsford trying to break the 6-6 tie. Camp-Smith will line his troops up in the shotgun formation. And now he moves under center. Three wide receivers. He's going to sneak it, and it looks close. Lawrence pushing back, but will he have the forward progress? It all depends on the spot. And the referee is signaling first down, and that's a big one inside the Lawrence red zone.
Oh, definitely. I mean, once you get into that space, that's when it gets tight because you need to convert. You don't want to waste those opportunities. I mean, there's a lot of teams that just waste opportunities in the red zone, and you know these teams don't look to be those teams.
Here's Dioria in the power eye, and he's going to come close to the end zone. He rumbles his way down to about the 3-yard line.
And interestingly, I mean, they're in the red zone, and you don't want to have to settle for a field goal because the wind's really picking up at this point, and yeah.
Hurry up offense.
Need to get that touchdown right now.
Hand off to Dioria, looking for the end zone. And it looks like he's going to be stopped short. Second down and about 2 yards from the end zone. Again, the hurry-up offense for Chelmsford. Cam Smith under center. I formation. Dioria, he will find the end zone virtually untouched. And that is a touchdown for Chelmsford, their second of the day. That makes it 12-6 here in the second quarter.
That hurts for the Lancers, because the Lancers aren't the kind of team that's, let's be honest, they're not really good at getting the touchdowns. They're good at marching down the fields, but they're not a great red zone offense team. And this is where you really need to look for them to change their ways and just come back and prove a point.
12-6 here, early in the second quarter. Point after touchdown attempt is on its way.
Seems
and
good.
It's good this time. Lawrence was able to block the first one, not this time.
So your score, 8 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the first half. Chelmsford is taking the lead on Lawrence, 13-6.
8:36 left here in the second quarter.
Very exciting game so far.
What do you think Lawrence needs to do on offense to answer right back to a strong drive by the Chelmsford defense?
They need to, well, their offensive line needs to start, creating those little holes that the running backs can cut through, because Richards has been dealt a tough hand here so far. And, they can get him the openings. He can go right into the end zone eventually. I mean, that's just what he does. That's his job. And he does that job really well.
I don't know. I think the Lancers offense just needs to keep up with what they're doing. They're doing a great job. Not gonna lie. They have a few kicks or yeah.
For Chelmsford.
8 minutes left here in the second quarter. Chelmsford to kick off. After their second touchdown of the game, this one is caught at about the 5-yard line for Lawrence. It's Adrian Lopez, and he is running around there, and he is going to be brought down at about the 12-yard line. Not a great return.
But that was a great kick by Chelmsford.
It was.
It was kicked high and far. Gave their, what do you call that?
The defense, the kicking special teams.
Yeah, I forgot what you call their names actually.
It's going to take quite a drive for Lawrence to tie this thing up. They're down by 7 here in the second quarter. About 7 minutes, 50 seconds to go. Valerio in the shotgun once again, 4 wide. Richards to his right, and he's going to hand it off to Richards, who finds running room in the backfield. He is going to be brought down at about the 8-yard line.
Brought down a few yards. Not what we're looking for. Lawrence looks like they're starting to lose momentum slowly.
It's going to be a second and long here. Second and about 15 to go. They need the 23-yard line for a first down. Valerio, shotgun, 4 wide. Richards to his right. Takes the direct snap, back to pass, and he is going to heave it downfield. Rivera almost intercepted. That pass was intended for Justin Rivera, and the Lancers catch a break right there.
It's one of those few times when a play that still didn't turn out good is still caught a break. I mean, you just can't. They can't have interception in their own territory. I mean, that's just not good. But we avoided that, so
there's a positive side to this.
What do you guys think here? Do you think they go for the first, or do you think they just try to get positive yardage and set up a safe punt?
Oh, you have to go for the first down.
Definitely.
I mean, the way the score right now, they're down 7. They need this touchdown more than anything.
Valerio under pressure finds Richards on the swing pass, and he's got about the 17-yard line. Not quite enough for the first.
Yes, but it does get us in somewhat good range of a first down.
Here's the question. Are they going to go for that? I wouldn't imagine.
I would highly doubt that.
I would kind of expect it.
4th and 4.
And it looks like a punt.
Yeah.
Punting unit is on. Chelmsford trying to get some good field position out of this. Cabrera to punt, and it looks like Voshan Holmes back to receive. Beg your pardon, that's Mike Calicho.
That was not a good punt.
And
I think he was hoping to hit it off one of Chelmsford's helmets.
It looked like it.
I'm not going to lie, it really looked like he was aiming for one of their heads.
That was a terrible punt. And that's not, okay, it was bad.
I wouldn't say, but
it was very
do you
bad.
understand what I'm trying to say? Like,
Oh, yeah.
he wasn't going for yardage.
I'm not.
It was more for, like, hopefully it hit someone and they can pick it up.
wind also playing a factor here. Wind is off and on, and it looks like the wind was in the face of the Lawrence punter there, Cabrera.
That is true.
Yeah.
It's just not the best time for the wind to be interfering.
Chelmsford will start things off from the Lawrence 37-yard line. Camp Smith under center, I formation. Man in motion, setting up the running play. And it's going to be a first down and more for Jeff Diaria, about 12 yards. Diaria starting to rack up those rushing yards here in the first quarter. First half, I beg your pardon.
First and 10, Chelmsford at the Lawrence 27.
Camp Smith and his men approach the line of scrimmage once again in their I formation. That's been their formation of choice tonight, surveying the defense. Man in motion. Looks like they're setting up another run, and it's a play action. Looking far side to the end zone. Caught! And
God.
Touchdown, Chelmsford. What a play that was. To the back of the end, or the front of the end zone by Mike Calicio.
Wow.
27 yards to the corner.
Beautiful play there. Beautiful. Perfectly executed. You couldn't ask for anything better than that. Well, you could, but it's very nice.
Well, they got that touchdown, and now they have a 2-touchdown lead, I believe. Oh, and a field goal.
Lawrence definitely bit on that play action run. They were able to set up the run with Jeff Diaria up the middle earlier in the drive, and Lawrence totally bit on it.
You can tell that Jeff Diaria is a key player on the Chelmsford team.
The extra point is no good. It was partially blocked, and the Lawrence Lancers have their second blocked PAT, but that's not going to do anything to solve their deficit. They are down 19-6 here with 5:48 left in the second quarter.
From the class of 2017, freshman Devion Vilas. From the class of 2016, the sophomores are Liz Meralda Caradona, Alexis Colon,
6 minutes left in the quarter.
and Christina Stewart. The juniors in the class of 2015 are Joe-Marie Barreras.
Adrian Lopez and Jacob Toledo are back to receive the kickoff for Lawrence. They're going to switch spots right now in the backfield.
Joanna Rosario and Rossi Ventura. The senior captains are Kimberly Garcia.
And it looks like it is Lopez who will field the kickoff, and he finds the 20, and he is going to be out of bounds at about the 23-yard line, where Valerio and his troops will set up shop once again.
Well, that was a good run, better run than last time. Came about that run straightforward instead of that slanted technique he used. So got more yardage out of that.
5 minutes, 42 seconds remaining in the first half.
The 22-yard line is the line of scrimmage for Valerio and the Lawrence offense. 4 wide receivers set. Richards in the backfield. And it's a quick pass. Bubble screen out to the side, and that is Christian Valentin.
Valerio's pass complete to Christian Valentin, who stopped after.
That'll bring up a 2nd down and 7.
Todd Dowry, number 45, was there.
Line of scrimmage is about the Lawrence 25-yard line.
2nd down and 8 for Lawrence from their own 24.
Approaching halftime, about 5 minutes to go until halftime. Valerio now has an empty backfield, 5 wide receiver set. He takes the direct snap, and he looks deep down the left sideline, and it is caught there by Luis Crispin. Nice catch at the 40-yard line, and that's going to be a Lancers first down.
Luis Crispin with the excellent play there, and he'll get pushed out on that.
17-yard pass reception.
Lawrence is starting to get their momentum back.
Shotgun formation, Valerio. Richards goes in motion, 5 wide now. Movement, no call. Valerio passes, far side, screenplay, first down, Lancers, and that is a big gainer of about 20 yards. If not a couple more than that. And it was Rivera on the screenplay, far side of the field, to give the Lancers a little bit of momentum here with time winding down towards halftime.
That was a very impressive play by Justin Rivera.
It was. I mean, they're just, they're on a roll right now.
Yeah, hopefully they can keep it up and score a touchdown.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line of Chelmsford. 4 wide receivers set. Richards in the backfield. Man in motion. Valerio, the quarterback keeper. He's got the 30-yard line and a good gain on first down for the junior quarterback. They'll bring up 2nd down and 3.
Down to the 30-yard line. That'll set up a 2nd down and 3 for Lawrence.
Line of scrimmage is the 30-yard line. Lawrence up to the line of scrimmage. Their offense is putting together a pretty good drive. 4 wide receiver set. Richards in the backfield. Fake handoff, and up the middle goes Valerio on the quarterback keeper. Close to a first down. Does he have the forward progress?
I believe so. That does look like
that was
first
definitely
down.
It was just regardless, it was a great play there, and I think that they got it.
Yep, it's a first down.
The chains will move. Line of scrimmage now the 26-yard line of Chelmsford. Lancers facing a 19-6 deficit as we creep towards halftime here. Valerio under center now. Fakes the toss, handoff to Richards. He's got a little bit of room. He's got the 20, he's got the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown Lancers! And that was Richards on a nice play and a nice run down the left side.
Touchdown, Lawrence.
And Lawrence is back in this game. It is 19-12 with the PAT pending. Guys, how about Kenny Richards?
He's definitely a star. I mean, you just can't let him do what he just did if you're Chelmsford.
And he's only a sophomore. How about 2 more years of this guy?
Huge improvement the next few years. And what's going on? Penalty?
The referee making a signal, standing at about the 10-yard line. Lawrence crowd is into it despite the wind and cold temperatures here.
Penalty against Chelmsford for too many players on the field.
There are too many men on the field for Chelmsford, and that's going to make the PAT just a little bit easier for Eddie Cabrera. The sophomore kicker lines it up, and it's a fake! Handoff to Cabrera! Is he in? The signal is it's good, and the fake field goal is good. 2-point conversion, my goodness. Did not see that one coming. 19-14.
Wow.
So they really need to just pull together, keep this whole thing up, and then they can get a lead with the touchdown.
I completely disagree. Pull together what? They just scored a touchdown. I think they should keep on doing what they are doing.
Like, the defense has had a few.
Well, defensively, yes,
Yeah,
they
that's what I
would
mean,
agree.
because that's what they need to worry about right now. I mean, their offense is just flowing beautifully, but the defense is allowing scores left and right at this point.
Yeah,
allowing big plays. And
I will give you that.
that needs to stop.
But let us just enjoy the moment that we just scored a touchdown. And now we have a little less than 3 minutes left in the quarter before halftime. Chelmsford leads by 5.
Got to give a shout out to that Lawrence offensive line, paving the way for Kenny Richards, who finds the end zone from over 20 yards out, and that is a strange kickoff. I'm not sure if it was an onside attempt or if it was just a bad kickoff, but
Flag
it goes
on
out
the
of
field.
bounds.
Lawrence kickoff goes out of bounds, and so Chelmsford will have the ball at their own 40-yard line.
Not exactly the way Lawrence was looking to follow up that great offensive drive.
And the temperature is dipping, and so that's going to probably affect the play, and just the receiver's hands and all this stuff. You just, the natural effects that the weather has on the game is something that's very overlooked in sport.
Ball gets a little harder with these cold temperatures. The wind is blowing pretty much as hard as it has since kickoff. Line of scrimmage is the 45 for the Chelmsford Lions, and their junior quarterback, Jack Campsmith. Power I formation for the Lions. Campsmith under center, no wide receivers. And it is a handoff. And Lawrence trying to wrap him up before the line of scrimmage, and Dioria will get ahead for a gain of about 5.
Dioria on the carry, he picks up 5 yards on first down. Tackled at midfield by Lawrence's number 11, Darryl Munoz. Second down.
That's a 5-yard gain. I think that was a little bit too much.
Hurry up situation here. Dioria gets the call again, and he lost the football. And there's a pile, and Lawrence thinks they have it. And they do. A turnover right before halftime, and the Lancer crowd is going wild here.
Wow.
That's the first time for Chelmsford to be doing that.
That's excellent field position for Lawrence. 50-yard. Oof, just about 50.
First turnover of the ball game coming right before halftime, and Lawrence is going to try to take the lead here with excellent field position. Valerio in the shotgun, 4 wide, Richards to his left. Beg your pardon, that is not Richards. Long pass, near side, and it is going to be caught there by Christian Valentin. Edison Urena was the running back in the backfield. Valentin was out of bounds on the near side, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Surprised to see Richards out of the ball game here.
Yeah, this is not the time you want to take him out. He's been putting in work from the start, and he's just playing at a level that you are not used to seeing.
Well, from a high school student.
Yeah.
Under center now is Valerio. Valentin in motion, fakes the toss, handoff up the middle. And that is Edison Urena with a pretty good 2nd down gain, setting up a 3rd and about 3.
Edison Urena on the carry for Lawrence. Gain of 6 yards. Lawrence will have 3rd down.
Just a little bit more than halfway to go. I mean, less than halfway to go.
Kenny Richards still on the sideline.
Will be a 2-minute warning.
Pacing back and forth. Not sure why he's not on the field.
Well, I would understand because they don't want to. What happened to what's his name?
To Diarra from the Chelmsford offense. Yeah,
exactly. They don't want to tire him out and cause a forced fumble.
Valerio the pass. It is complete for a 1st down. That is Luis Crispin. And the chains move with under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half at Veterans Memorial Stadium. What a first half it has been, guys.
Oh, yes, definitely.
You look at the great players so far you've seen. Valerio, Luis Crispin, Kenny Richards.
Christian Valentin?
Yes.
Valerio, shotgun snap, looking down the field. Incomplete, looking for Crispin, but it was out of bounds.
He has a great arm, but his accuracy is just a little bit off.
Luis Crispin, though, he's definitely one of those guys that when you go to him, you expect him to catch it no matter what.
Having problems there, Jay.
Luis Crispin, number 14, the wide receiver, making his mark on this game. And so is Nelson Valerio, who is under center now in the broken eye formation. He fakes the handoff, play action, man in his face, and it's a completed pass to Edison Urena.
A little juggle there.
Little juggle, and he's got it inside the 30-yard line to about the 27.
It's going to cut it just a little bit close for another touchdown. But we might have a lead by the end of this quarter.
Timeout called by Lawrence, trying to save time here in the end of the first half. The unofficial time on the scoreboard is 1 minute and 24 seconds. Of course, the officials on the field keep the official time. Valerio is in the shotgun. Edison Urena is his running back. 4 wide receiver set. Takes the direct snap, fakes the handoff, pass through the middle, and it was almost picked off by Chelmsford. That ball was overthrown, intended for Justin Rivera, and Valerio got lucky on that.
Pass intended for Justin Rivera, incomplete. So it'll be 4th down and 2 for Lawrence.
Tough call here for the Lancers with a 4th and 2 coming up. Looks like too long of a field goal for Urena.
That's a difficult field goal.
I believe they should definitely go for it. With the time they have.
Oh, okay, there was a miscommunication. I thought he might go for the field goal. And definitely, yeah, this is definitely where you have to go for it. Because they're not going to be able to hit a field goal from that distance, I wouldn't imagine.
Oh, so. No, not the field goal.
And it's a 5 wide receiver set, shotgun formation for Valerio. This has to be the play of the game so far. Fake handoff, quarterback draw, Valerio pulled down, and he is going to be stopped short, and that will pump up the Chelmsford defense. A huge stop for them. Clever play call, but Valerio just could not find the running room he needed.
Temperatures is falling steeply now.
And the wind is more consistent here in this second quarter than it was in the first. Lawrence defense will take the field. After the turnover, Lawrence was able to move the ball only about 22 yards or so, and Camp Smith will take over. He's in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back, and he is going to roll to his left, throwing across his body. No, he's going to take it in and run. He's out of bounds after a gain of about 7 yards to the Chelmsford 37-yard line.
Except 8 yards on first down. He was run out of bounds by Lawrence's number 4, Jeffrey Koss. Ball spotted at the 37.
The scoreboard clock showing 1 minute, 4 seconds left. Of course, that is the unofficial time. Chelmsford will see if they try to take a shot here down the field with the first half coming to a close shortly.
It's definitely a hard time to expect them to, pull off any huge touchdown or any scoring play, but definitely they're capable of it.
There's a nice completion to Mike Colicchio on the near side. That's going to be a first down. The chains are moving. And Chelmsford 1st and 10 on their own 47-yard line.
Looks like they're starting to not really, what's the word for it, rely on their run plays as much.
Yeah, definitely. They look like
they're kind of scared of running now.
I wouldn't say they're scared.
Well, they're scared of losing the ball after that little.
I mean, you're always going to have those.
Camp Smith under pressure, and he's going to be brought down and sacked, and that is a big play. And is he still up? He's still moving, not a sack, and now he's finally brought down. I thought he was sacked twice there, but the third effort finally brings him down, and that's a big play for the Lawrence defense right before halftime. 7-yard loss, number 70, Darius Morkeski. The senior nose guard brings him down. And now I'm sure Chelmsford is going to have to think their strategy very carefully here with halftime approaching.
Less than a minute left. Not going to happen.
Shotgun formation for the Chelmsford Lions. 2 wide receivers, 1 running back. Camp Smith looking. He's under pressure. He's got the screen pass out to the far side, and it is going to be a gain of only about 3 yards. Stadium clock showing 32 seconds left. Timeout on the field.
He's brought down by Morkeski.
Morkeski, another big defensive play there. It's going to be a 3rd and long, 3rd and about 13 yards. Marching band's getting ready for the halftime show here in Lawrence. Chelmsford will have a shot with a 3rd down and 13. The line of scrimmage here is the 44-yard line. Camp Smith in the shotgun once again. His running back is Shane Conti. He's got 3 wide receivers. Third and 13. Back to pass is Camp Smith. He rolls right. He's under pressure. He throws it down the field, and it is complete for a first down to Mike Colicchio. And he is going to be brought down at the 31-yard line. And Chelmsford will call another timeout. They've got just enough time to work with, it seems, to make one last bid at the end zone. Colicchio with a huge reception there to get a first down on the 3rd and long.
Well, looks like the tables have turned, sadly to say.
Well, I wouldn't say the tables have turned. I mean, Chelmsford's been the lead all game long, except for the time it was tied. But, I mean, it's just, Lawrence had their flow, and then, Chelmsford will get the ball back, and it happens. But you see they have 20 seconds left. You can't count on them getting a touchdown, but you can't say they won't. And this is really where Lawrence needs to step up defensively, because one touchdown, this game could get out of hand.
Camp Smith in the shotgun, 3 wide, 1 running back. He's back to pass. He's looking, he's scrambling right side. Lots of running room for Camp Smith. He's got the 10, he's got the 5, and he is in for a touchdown for the Chelmsford Lions right before halftime. Lots of running room down the near right side for Jack Camp Smith. That is his 2nd rushing touchdown on the night. 2nd also over 20 yards. Man, this kid can run with the football.
That's crazy. I mean, you just, wow. That was just such a huge opening in that side of the field.
Chelmsford goes for 2. And it is good. That's got to be a backbreaker for Lawrence. Right before halftime, Chelmsford extends their lead out to 27-14.
Lawrence needs 2 touchdowns
all I gotta say is Lawrence got a little bit cocky in the end of this quarter.
The defense was not able to hold after the Lawrence Lancer offense went for it on 4th and 2 inside Chelmsford territory. Valerio could not convert on the quarterback draw, and after that it was all Lions on that quick drive, that quick 2-minute drill, and Camp Smith finished it off with a long touchdown run, his 2nd of the night.
And then Lancer's looking a little bit demoralized right now, but you know, there's still another half of play. And if Chelmsford could do what they did in 1 half, Lawrence could do the same, if not better.
Charlie Kalenda set to kick off for Chelmsford.
Again, it's Toledo and Lopez back deep for the Lancers to return the kickoff from Chelmsford. Stadium clock showing only 10 seconds left, maybe enough time for a Hail Mary. And it's a squib kick down the middle, recovered by Lawrence at the 32-yard line, and wrapped up at about the 36-yard line. Stadium clock showing only 4 seconds left. The Lancer offense will come out onto the field for what looks like will be one last play of the first half. You guys think they'll sit on the ball, or you think they'll throw up a Hail Mary?
Gotta say sit.
Probably. I mean, you look at Lawrence; they're pretty conservative in these positions. They don't like to throw the ball too much right in these chances.
And it looks,
yeah, there you go.
Yep, and it looks like the clock will run out. No final play for the Lawrence offense. That's going to do it for the first half. We had a big first half by Jack Camp Smith, the junior quarterback, 6 feet, 175, 2 long rushing touchdowns. Cabrera hit 2 field goals for Lawrence, and Kenny Richards had a long touchdown run. That sets the score at 27-14. That's going to do it for the first half. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back with you for the second half from Veterans Memorial Stadium here in Lawrence, Mass. on senior night in this matchup between the Chelmsford Lions, who come in at 4-4, against the 2-6 Lawrence Lancers. Once again, thank you very much for watching LPS TV. And we are back here from Lawrence, Massachusetts, and senior night at the Lawrence Lancers game here where they are taking on the 4-4 Chelmsford Lions. We've got Jay, Trey, and Kay in the house. Jay Oza alongside Trey Cruz and Kevin Colon. Guys, that was a first half that was not short of excitement. The halftime score is 27-14. It was 6-6 after the first quarter, and then the visiting Chelmsford squad put up 21 points in that second quarter. Guys, what did you think of that Chelmsford offense?
Oh, you just saw a huge explosion there. And then that big ending play by their quarterback. Jack Camp Smith, and he just went right in, and he took that touchdown.
He had 2 touchdowns actually, both over 20 yards. And Kevin, what do you think about the Lawrence offense and their ability to get it rolling here in this third quarter?
Well, I think we have a great offensive line and group altogether. Justin Rivera, good with tight spots. Crispin, also good at receiving. Christian Valentin making that 65-yard run.
Yep, that was on a double reverse on the first drive of the game. Lawrence's Jacob Toledo picks up the kickoff, and he's got the 25, he's got the 30, he's got the 40, he's got the 45-50, 45-40, and he's out of bounds at the Chelmsford 40-yard line, and that is exactly what the Lancers needed after halftime. My goodness, a 49-yard return.
Is that Adrian Lopez? Well, I believe it was Adrian Lopez making that great yardage.
That was Jacob Toledo, the junior running back, 5'5", 145. Here's Valerio, 5 wide receiver set. He's got no running backs in the backfield. Shotgun snap, back to pass, looking downfield, and it is caught over the middle. And Lawrence completion to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, number 2, Rainer Almonte. First play from scrimmage here in the second half. Rainer Almonte was wide open over the middle.
That's just craziness. I mean, Chelmsford just left him terrible defense on the pass.
That was a great drive by offense.
He managed to just get by both defenders.
Jacob Toledo's kickoff return sets up the touchdown reception by Rainer Almonte. Lawrence went 5 wide, and the extra point is good. Lawrence right back in this thing, 2 plays into the third quarter, and we've got a ball game. It's 27-21 early in the third quarter, and now will the defense hold up?
Lawrence definitely stepping up their game.
Almonte, a great two-way player, linebacker as well. He's 5'8", 155, the senior. Crossing pattern over the middle. Valerio had no trouble finding him about 10 yards after the catch, and he found the end zone to make this one pretty exciting here in the second half. Again, it's 27-21, and we're back to a 6-point game.
Nick Philippon and Jeff Dioria beat the C for the Lions.
Santiago will kick it off. Lawrence defense will try to put up a stand and get the ball back for that offense. Dioria returns the kickoff, brings it to the 26-yard line.
Brought down by Jacob Toledo, making the special teams tackle. First and 10 Lawrence.
Here comes Jack Camp Smith and the Chelmsford offense. They spent the end of the second quarter in the shotgun formation. Let's see if they go back to their I formation that they used throughout most of the first and second quarter.
No shortage of excitement so far.
Quite a crazy game, which started for Lawrence on a double reverse to Christian Valentin, a 65-yard play to start things off. And Camp Smith does have his men in the I formation. One wide receiver, two men in the backfield. Man in motion, setting up the run. It is Diaria, and he's got a good first down gain of about 6 yards.
Chelmsford picks up 6 yards on first down. Dion Gandy, number 1, made the tackle.
That is exactly what Chelmsford was looking for out of their first down play after Lawrence put 7 on the board.
Not as nearly as impressive as our first drive for the second quarter.
Well, I mean, it's definitely not.
I mean,
a good thing, but it's just both teams are putting out excellent offensive showings, and they're exhibiting offensive talent at a level we haven't really seen in any game so far for the Lancers, and it's just really exciting to watch right now.
Cam Smith, I formation. He's going to run it himself, and he's got a ton of room. He's at midfield. He's at the 40, 35-30, 25-20. And will he be brought down before the end zone? And he's down at about the 1 yard line, and he is down. What a game in the running game for quarterback Jack Camp Smith.
Jack Chelmsford with a 66-yard run.
We are just witnessing something amazing, something like unprecedented this year for this year's season, but we're just seeing like amazing plays left and right. Every drive has had at least one highlight play, and this drive is no exception.
Ball on the 1 yard line for Chelmsford. Cam Smith in the I formation. Man in motion. Dioria in the backfield. He's going to get the handoff, and he is going to run into the pile, and he is in for the touchdown. And just like that, Chelmsford answers the Lawrence touchdown with a touchdown of their own. It's a 1 yard run for the running back senior, Jeff Dioria. 33-21. Chelmsford regains their lead, and they will come on for the PAT. What do you guys have to say about Jack Camp Smith, the quarterback, running the ball? It seems like every time Chelmsford needs to pick up yardage, it's Camp Smith on the ground picking up the yards that they need.
It feels like Camp Smith's just been putting in he's so versatile, and you'll see him. He'll get his passing yards and his passing touchdowns and stuff. But what separates him from most quarterbacks is the fact that he can. A lot of quarterbacks say they can run. I mean, that's kind of how football is changing. I mean, today you see a lot more running quarterbacks, but he is doing it at a level you don't see often. I mean, he's better runner than their running back right now. I mean, he just got 66 yards, was it? I mean, and it's a 2-point conversion attempt. Here's Cam Smith. He's under pressure, and he is going to be brought down. No 2-point conversion there for Chelmsford, and the score remains 33-21 here early in the third quarter. Yeah, he'll get no yards that time.
Good job by the defensive line there, led by Xavier Santiago.
Well, it's interesting because tonight we've seen a rather lackluster defensive showing, as opposed to last game. I mean, it was all defense, really. I mean, Methuen, I believe, getting shut down by just Xavier Santiago in general. 7 sacks in one game. It's amazing, Strahan-esque, as I described last time. And, you know, it's just, you're not seeing that tonight. Tonight you're just seeing quarterbacks getting crazy running yards. You're just seeing something totally different. It looks like a totally different Lawrence team.
Ball falls off the tee here on the kickoff. Toledo and Lopez are deep at about the 6-7 yard line for Lawrence. Kick is on the way. And from his own 10 to the 20, to the 25. And that is Jacob Toledo brought down. Beg your pardon, Adrian Lopez. Beg your pardon, it was Toledo. Both of those guys in the backfield looking for the kickoff return.
Ball spotted out at the 26-yard line, 1st and 10 Lawrence.
Lancer ball at the 25. Scoring plays on each of the first 2 drives of this second half. Valerio in the shotgun, 4 wide, 1 running back. Running back is Edison Urena, it looks like, in the ball game, and he's going to get the carry. He's going to find the 30. He's going to get to the 32-yard line. A nice gain on first down for the Lancers. Guys, any clue why Kenny Richards is not in the ball game at this moment?
Well, we haven't seen really an injury. He doesn't look injured at all from what we've seen, though. So I'm going to take it maybe just
Warming him up, or
saving him for the 4th, maybe?
yeah.
probably. Wouldn't call that the best strategy, but
Shotgun, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers. Man in motion behind Valerio. It looks like a read option. Valerio keeps it, crosses the 32-yard line.
gain of 1.
Short gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. Big 3rd down coming up here for the Lancers, who need to get a little momentum in order to get back into this game, down 33-21. Valerio on a big 3rd down, once again in the shotgun, as he has been all night. 3 wide receiver set. Urena in the backfield. Valerio takes the direct snap, fakes the handoff, throws far side, and it is caught by Rivera. Incomplete. It was almost intercepted, almost a completion, and it ends up falling incomplete at about the 42-yard line, and it looks like that will bring on the punting unit.
And this will be an end to the huge streak of scoring drives. We had 3 straight scoring drives, and
That's right. That's going back to Camp Smith's touchdown run at the end of the first half. Then Almonte's, oh my goodness, it looks like a fake here. It's a fake. And will Lawrence get the first down? They're very close. That was a risky play. Santiago with the carry. He fooled everyone, including us here in the press box. Xavier Santiago picks up the first down. Everyone in the building was expecting a punt with Lawrence in their own territory here. Guys, what do you think about that play call on 4th down?
I don't even know, that was
I wasn't expecting it, but that was a very smart move.
That was just very bold. I don't know how to describe that.
Valerio, 4 wide, 1 running back to pass, fakes the throw, looking long, looking right side, and it is incomplete. The flag will not come out of the official's pocket. The hit looked like it may have come a little early from the defensive back, Mike Calicchio.
So, something really interesting about this. We're so used to seeing, Nelson Valerio, where in his old style play, where he'd get the ball and he'd immediately leave the pocket and he'd scramble out as if there was already danger when there wasn't. And he hasn't been doing that tonight. Tonight he's been
trusting his lineman.
Yeah, he's been trusting his lineman.
Great presence in the pocket by Nelson Valerio. He's got 4 wide. 1 man in the backfield, looking short, looking long. He's got a catch and a flag down, and the ball fell incomplete, but it looks like there's going to be pass interference on the play as Crispin was the intended receiver on the near side. It is pass interference against the defense, and Lawrence is driving here. That's going to bring the ball into Chelmsford territory. 15-yard penalty. Ball will be set at the 47-yard line. No huddle here. Valerio, 5 wide receiver set. Empty backfield. Looks like a 3-man rush coming. 4-man rush. Valerio pass is wild and it's incomplete. that might have slipped out of his hands a little bit because that one was close to being picked off.
It was visibly not off. I mean, you could tell he just was not trying to do that. The ball looked like left was released a little early. And, yeah, definitely a small mistake on his part, but they're hoping to recover.
It is a 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line of Chelmsford. Lawrence driving here after Xavier Santiago's fake punt run from within Lawrence's own territory gave the Lancers a 1st down. And here's Valerio in the shotgun again. 5 wide receiver set. Direct snap to Valerio. Fakes a handoff. And the pass is high for Crispin. He was open at the 37-yard line, but the pass was over his head, bringing up 3rd down.
Okay, I never noticed that the referees all throw the ball underhanded to each other. That's something I actually never realized.
And the Lancers needing 10 yards here for the first, a 3rd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. Valerio once again in the shotgun. He's got Edison Urena in the backfield with him. Fakes the handoff, back to pass, and he finds Rivera. Rivera with a little bit of room, but not even close to the 1st down. He's going to be wrapped up behind midfield. Maybe a short loss on the play or no gain.
For a gain of 1 yard.
And that's going to bring up 4th down. Do they go for it again? Do they fake a punt, or do they leave their offense out on the field?
Or do they actually just punt it?
Valerio coming into the huddle. Looks like they're going to go for it for now, but we'll see. It's a 4th and 9 just about.
It's going to be a risky move if they go for it.
Lawrence will go for it on 4th down and 9.
Lawrence down by 12 here in the 3rd quarter. They're going to risk it. Ball at the 46-yard line. Valerio, 5 wide receiver set. Shotgun snap coming. Back to pass, looking, pressure over the middle, almost intercepted by Chelmsford. The pass intended for Christian Valentin. And Lawrence was lucky. Actually, they were not lucky. If that was picked off, then Chelmsford's field position would have been even worse.
I was thinking the same thing. Regardless, they're just in a bad position.
And Chelmsford will take over. Risky play. It worked out the first time on the fake punt run by Xavier Santiago. Did not work out the 2nd time, as Valerio cannot find Valentin over the middle. He had a little bit of space, not wide open, but that ball was almost picked off by Chelmsford. And here comes Camp Smith and his offense. Surely they'll be trying to grind this one out, take a little time off the clock, up by 12, 5 minutes left. 3rd quarter, I formation, 2 wide receivers near side. Handoff, fake handoff, play action, deep throw, right side, and it is incomplete at the 20-yard line. Intended for Colicchio down the right sideline. Trying to fake out the Lawrence defense. They fake the run, go for the deep pass, and they come up empty. 2nd down and 10.
I'd like to just add something. This has been a very slow 3rd quarter.
A lot of scoring in the beginning.
Yes, and then just a lot of passing and a lot of incompletions.
4:53
stoppages
left
of time.
Yep, a lot of stoppages of time. Now the clock will run as Dioria has running room. He's got the Lawrence 35-yard line. A flag is down on the near side. We'll see if this play holds up. It was about a 15-yard run by Dioria, the senior, the workhorse on the night for Chelmsford.
I believe it was a false start.
Penalty is declined.
Offside.
It was offsides on Lawrence, and the run holds up. Chelmsford ball, 34-yard line. 1st and 10 for Chelmsford. They have a chance to put this one away here in the 3rd quarter. They got a 12-point lead.
And they're presented with the interesting situation. They are now in Lawrence's territory, and they have to know what they want to do. Do they want to exploit Lawrence's long-time defense and running, or do they just want to try something that Lawrence would not expect with the passing game?
They go with a run up the middle by Dioria. Short gain on first down. Only about a yard.
Picks up a yard. Dion Gandy led the defense for Lawrence. 2nd down and 9.
Chelmsford taking their time here, shaving time off the clock. Obviously no huddle here as they were doing in the first half. Camp Smith under center, I formation, 2 wide receivers near side. Camp Smith takes the snap, hands off to Dioria, finds running room on the outside, and he's going to be tackled, but not after. He gets the first down, brought down at the 20-yard line.
13-yard gain. Darryl Munoz, number 11, made the stop for Lawrence.
Chelmsford just grinding away here in the third quarter, trying to take time off this clock, and they're succeeding for now.
Well, that's something that we've seen as a trend by teams against Lawrence High, especially early in the season. I mean, they would run the ball and just like stop and just wait till they have almost no time on the play clock, and then they'd.
Dioria, another run up the middle. He's close to the 10-yard line.
Dioria on the carry, stripped up by Adrian Lopez, number 20.
That's a great gain on first down for Dioria. That brings up a 2nd and short. 2nd and only about a yard or a yard and a half. Once again, I formation, 2 wide. Camp Smith under center. Hand off to Dioria. And he's going to be tackled, but he does pick up the first down up the middle.
Brought down by Dion Gandy.
And that'll be 1st and goal for the Chelmsford Lions at the 10-yard line. Really trying to put some distance between themselves and the Lancers here in the third quarter. About 2 minutes left, unofficial time here in the third quarter. Chelmsford taking their time, letting time go off the clock. I formation, 1 wide, far side. Camp Smith, handoff, Dioria, gain of about 3.
Dioria on the carry, he picks up 3 yards. Dion Gandy made the
They are
stop.
slowing this game down to the pace of molasses.
They're just draining time out at this point. They just want to get into the fourth quarter.
2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. Just over a minute, unofficial time left in the third quarter. I formation, 2 wide. Camp Smith under center, Dioria in the backfield. Let's see if they give it to him once again. Play action fake, looking for the pass. Caught, touchdown, Chelmsford Lions. And that was number 37, Shane Conti, the sophomore running back who puts it in for the touchdown.
Okay, now Lawrence will be faced after this point after attempt with one of those very difficult decisions. Are they confident enough in their defense to not kick it? Because here's the issue with kicking. You kick it too far, and yeah, you'll stop them from possibly scoring, but you also give them that added opportunity to wait to take the clock down so much. And that's happened to us. It's way too many times. Now, if they're confident enough in the defense, they could not kick it like way back like they usually would and try to, you know what I mean, shut them down a little. Try to shut them down really hard. But, you know, that's really something they're troubled with right now.
Lawrence down 3 touchdowns here in the third quarter, late in the third quarter. Score is 40-21. Scoreboard showing about 51 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Shane Conti picking up that touchdown reception. He came out of the backfield. Could be a big-time workhorse for the Chelmsford Lions next year, as Jeff Dioria will be graduating. Toledo and Lopez ready to return this kickoff. Down 3 touchdowns here. Lawrence will need a good return to try to get back in this game. This is Toledo. Fields it at the 5. He's got the 15, and he's going to be brought down at about the 17-yard line.
Jacob Toledo on the kickoff return for Lawrence. 12-yard kickoff return.
Valerio and the offense will take the field. They've got cold temperatures and wind and a 3-touchdown deficit to deal with. No easy task.
Well, potentially it could be a 2 touchdowns with 2-point conversions and a field goal deficit.
Still 3 possessions.
Yeah, regardless, it'll be a 3-possession deficit.
3-possession game here.
Lancer fans, be sure to stick around after the game. We will honor the seniors.
After the game today, we will have a ceremony to honor the seniors here, the senior cheerleaders and senior football players. Third quarter comes to an end here. 11 minutes left in this game. It's going to take something special here from the Lancers to make a game out of it. Down 40-21 with the ball on their own 19-yard line.
Time for the fourth quarter. 1st and 10 Lawrence from their own 19.
Here's Valerio. Ready for the shotgun snap with Richards back in the game in the backfield. Valerio throws it deep, right side, looking for Rivera. Incomplete, no flag, even though Rivera was looking for it. That was Todd Dowry of Chelmsford getting his hands on Rivera at about the 35-yard line. There have been a couple of pass interference calls in this game, but not on that play.
Is it me, or did it look like he pulled him down?
Yes, there was some definite contact on that jersey. Rivera with some good jumping ability, not high enough there. 2nd and 10 on the 19. It's still early in the fourth quarter, but could this be 4-down territory for the Lancers? We might find out. 2nd and 10, 5 wide receivers, no one in the backfield. Valerio. He takes the direct snap, looking, under pressure, steps up. He's going to run it, and he's going to be brought down. And that's going to be a sack or just barely getting back to the line of scrimmage.
That looks painful for this team. I mean, that's something you just don't want to see.
Lancers look like they're breaking under pressure in the fourth quarter.
Sadly
to say.
Chelmsford is able to bring in a little bit of an extra pass rush with that big lead.
Number 53, Jake Pianfa, making a tackle for Chelmsford along with Charlie Kalenda. No gain on the play, so it's 3rd down and 10.
3rd and 10, 19-point lead for the Lions. Valerio in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Richards in the backfield, shotgun snap, pressure again, caught by Richards, screen play. He's got the 25-yard line, and he's going to be brought down about the 27-yard line. Close to a 1st down, but it does bring up 4th down and about 3 or 4 yards. And it looks like the Lawrence offense is staying on the field. And this is the game right here. If Lawrence cannot convert, Chelmsford is really in the driver's seat.
Lawrence will go for it on 4th down and 3 from their own 27.
Play of the game coming up. Shotgun formation. Richards in the backfield, 4 wide receivers. There is the shotgun snap, and it's not caught by Rivera. There is a penalty. Motion penalty at the line of scrimmage.
Penalty against Lawrence, illegal procedure, motion prior to the snap.
And they're going to have to go back 5 yards here on this 4th down, and the frustration is now visible for the Lancers. And it is not a penalty on the offense. That is a penalty on the defense, and that's going to be an automatic 1st down for Lawrence.
That is huge.
Big penalty, and that is not going to sit well with the Chelmsford coaching staff, letting Lawrence off the hook there. 1st and 10, Lancers at their own 32-yard line. Valerio in the shotgun as he has been all night. Richards in the backfield, 4 wide receivers, and let's see if Valerio can go to work with this gift of an offside call. Shotgun snap, fake handoff, back to pass. He's got time, looking deep, left side, wide open Valentin. He's at the 45-yard line of Chelmsford. That's Christian Valentin with a nice reception to get into Lion territory.
Beautiful reception is only one issue. He's tried moving inside the field, and you can't afford it. You have to get to the sidelines from this case, and you need to stop the clock for them. I mean, they're down 3 scores. A little over 8 minutes to go.
This is
Still
true.
a huge play by Lawrence.
It was.
Valerio in the shotgun. 4 wide, Richards in the backfield. And he's going to take the draw up the middle, finds the 40-yard line. Nice gain on 1st down, and he breaks a tackle, gets to the 34-yard line, and a 1st down.
10 yards on 1st down. He is close to a Lancer 1st down. It'll depend upon the spot.
And we have a Lancer down at the 45-yard line. That looks like it is number 66 or 68.
Looks like there's
It looks like it's the senior Stalin Urena.
He is a huge factor in that offensive line and in some of the special teams.
Stretcher coming out onto the field. His teammates and the Lions all taking a knee. Slams his fist to the turf in frustration. You don't want to see that, especially on senior night. It's hard to judge from here, but it looks like a lower body injury. Stretcher is leaving the field. Somewhat of a good sign here. Urena showing a lot of frustration, just pounding the turf with his fist.
It seems like he's in a lot of pain.
He gets a round of applause from the crowd. He is limping, coming off the field here.
Showing a lot of pride, walking off by himself.
He's got enough strength to walk off the field. Looks like he'll have enough strength to walk on the field during the post-game senior ceremony. And it is number 66, Jesus Arroyo, the junior, who will take his spot on the offensive line.
Result of the play was a Lancer 1st down, so it's 1st and 10 Lawrence.
Richards picked up the 1st down on that last run. Clock running, less than 8 minutes left in this game. Lancers trying to come within 2 possessions here. 4 wide receiver set, Richards in the backfield, shotgun snap on the way to Valerio. Low snap, he fakes a throw, he's going end zone, he's got Rivera, and it's incomplete. No flag on the play. Contact, but not enough to warrant a flag. Rivera, the main weapon in the Lawrence passing game, got separation there in the end zone, but the throw didn't seem to have enough mustard on it.
And we should see him put on too much mustard.
That incompletion will bring up a 2nd and 10 for Lawrence inside Chelmsford territory at the 33-yard line. 4 wide, One running back, Valerio, takes the shotgun snap, screen pass to Rivera. He's got running room. He's got the 25-yard line, and he is tackled there. Close to a first down, but not enough. It's going to be 3rd and short. About a gain of 7 or 8 yards there. Clock winding down, about 7 minutes to go in this one. Lawrence down by 19. Showing some urgency here. They still go to the huddle. And Valerio is under center for this snap. Man in motion behind him. Fakes the toss. Inside handoff to Richards. No room whatsoever. And guys, I don't know about that play call.
No, I don't either.
You lost a lot of yardage on that play. It was just
I
a
don't
bad
think it's
call.
necessary to go down the middle. It's not really a great move in high school football in general to me. It doesn't work I haven't seen it work very efficiently. And I think that he should have just gone with the halfback sweep on that and just cut around. And
Yeah, but Chelmsford's offensive rush is, is it offensive?
Defensive pass rush.
Yeah, defensive pass rush is really, really good.
4th and 5, Valerio under pressure, and that should be the ball game. On that 4th down and 5, Valerio did not have any time to work with. Huge sack for the Lions, and this should be it with about 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Let's see if the Lawrence defense can come up with a turnover, because that's about the only way they can get back into this one.
Like I said before, Stellan is a huge factor when it comes into that offensive line. He really
and without him there, you could see they were in, especially considering down the center. They try to run it down the center without him there.
Yeah.
That's just.
Yeah, that
Not
3rd
gonna
down
happen.
play call was a little bit suspect, trying to catch the defense off balance there with the running play on a 3rd and short. But regardless, here's Camp Smith after the turnover on downs. He's going to pass, and it's going to be, referee says, incomplete pass. And that is Chelmsford trying to catch the Lawrence defense by surprise. One-on-one coverage on the far side of the field.
Unnecessary.
Well, he has time, and he doesn't really matter at this point when it comes to Chelmsford.
Yeah, but if you have this kind of a win, either you just want to end the game, and
unless they're still trying to give him a chance and give him a run for their money, you know.
I don't know about that. I wouldn't count on them trying to give him a chance.
And Lawrence stacks up waiting for the run, and they bring down, oh, it looks like a loose football, and it's a turnover. Lawrence says they have it. Dioria lost the football, Lancer ball, and that will pump up the crowd despite the 19-point deficit. And like we said, the only way Lawrence could get back into it was a turnover, and they have it.
Yeah, but Chelmsford is making a huge mistake on overusing
Dioria.
Yes.
Yes. That's his 2nd fumble of the night by Jeff Dioria.
I don't know if the coaches are realizing it, but they're overusing him and tiring him out to the point where he can't even hold on to that ball. And Lawrence definitely took an advantage of that once again.
Lawrence has life once again with 5:46 left in the 4th quarter. Shotgun snap to Valerio. He's looking deep. Pump fake. Runs down the right side. He fires to the end zone. Oh, it's caught at the 4-yard line. Not in the end zone. Caught by Crispin at the 4, and Lawrence will have to hurry up to the line of scrimmage with only 5:37 left in this game.
That's an interesting thing to hear. You don't hear that very often. 5:37 left in the game. They have to scramble to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they have a huge gap
They
to
have
cover.
a lot of ground to cover right now.
Lawrence still going to the huddle here. 5:20 left. Valerio in the shotgun. He's got one man in the backfield, and that's Urena. Back to pass. He fires. Corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete. Slightly overthrown. The intended receiver was Lewis Crispin. That brings up 2nd and goal from the 4.
Honestly, I think they should, run it onto the outside.
Really, Kevin? I'd actually have to disagree there. I don't think that's the best option.
No, like not in the middle, but onto
I know,
the
I'm
outside. It would be a
understanding,
smart decision.
They do have 5 timeouts to work with.
But you look at the way Kenny Richards runs, and he's most comfortable running on the near side of the field right now because of the way his hand
Dodging.
Valerio under pressure. He somehow finds time, and it's a touchdown, Lawrence Lancers. What a play by Nelson Valerio to hang tough in the pocket, and Crispin makes the touchdown reception, and it is 40-27. What a job by Valerio to hang tough in that pocket and avoid the sack.
Yeah, he showed a lot of effort in that
He
last.
persevered on that. I mean, he had like hands all over him, defenders trying to like kill him, and he managed to still get the pass off and get it right in Crispin's arms.
Lawrence going to go for
Beautiful
2
play.
here.
Beautiful play.
They're down now by 13. They're still going to go for 2. And Valerio is going to be sacked there. No luck. Couldn't get out of the pass rush that time. But the touchdown pass to Lewis Crispin was a thing of beauty. He was wide open in the end zone because the pass rush could not bring down Nelson Valerio. 5 minutes to go, and it's a 13-point game. Still going to take something special. Do you think they're going to go onside kick?
Probably. And that's the best bet.
I believe.
That's their best bet. Because if they don't, then Chelmsford has enough yardage between them and the end zone to easily run out the clock.
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna like try to kick it over past the 30.
Yeah, they wouldn't. Because then Chelmsford will run out the clock like nothing. And it's not interesting. I think they should have kicked the field goal on that.
Yeah, isn't
Because-
that 3 points?
What? No, not the kick. I'm sorry. I kicked the extra point. Kicked the extra point because it would be 2 touchdowns to tie. And then all they need is 1 extra point, and they could win off that. Assuming they got the 2 touchdowns.
We've got 4 minutes, 26 seconds left in this game. 13-point game here on senior night at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Massachusetts. Lawrence's defense has given up a few big plays here. That's the difference in this game. It's a 2-score game, 13-point deficit. Xavier Santiago will kick it off. We'll see if he goes onside. Chelmsford is ready for the onside kick. Hand up in the air. Let's see what happens. It is an onside kick attempt, and it's recovered by Chelmsford at the 48-yard line. That's linebacker Mike Russo making the play of the day so far to save this one for the Lions and keep it from getting really interesting.
Ball be spotted at the 49-yard line.
Lawrence does have 5 timeouts to stop the clock with. In high school football, you do get 5 timeouts per half, as opposed to the pros where you only get 3.
I never knew that, tell you the truth.
Line of scrimmage is the 49-yard line, just about. And let's see if Camp Smith does anything in the passing game here. They did on their last first down. It's a handoff, and it is Dioria. And he's going to lose yardage on that play. Big play by the Lawrence defense, and Lawrence is choosing not to stop the clock here with just over 4 minutes to go in this one. They could have called a timeout to stop the clock, but they're going to let it roll.
I think they're going to wait for them to have the ball before they start actually using those timeouts.
Here comes Camp Smith up to the line of scrimmage. I formation, under center, man in motion. Lots of men in the box. He fakes the handoff, and Camp Smith is going to be brought down for the sack, and Dion Gandhi gets to him. There is the timeout called by Lawrence, and it seems like Chelmsford has been trying to catch Lawrence by surprise with passing plays in running situations, and it backfired there.
Oh, it did. I mean, wow. That's really hard.
That's a huge play for the Lawrence defense, forcing a 3rd and 22. And there is still a glimmer of hope here for the Lancers.
Seems like a pass.
But you want to hear something? You know something amazing? That 3-and-out, potential 3-and-out we're seeing. Look how much clock they've already gotten rid of.
And that's going to be a catch by Dioria, and he is going to be pulled down at the 39-yard line, not even close to the first down. And Lawrence does call their second timeout. They have 3 remaining with 3:24 left in this fourth quarter. That brings up a 4th down and 23, and surely the punting unit will be out for the Lions. Lions huddling up here. 4th and long. Valentin and Almonte back to receive the punt. And that punt was either a bad punt or maybe partially blocked. It gets only to the Lawrence 44-yard line. And that's great field position to work with for Valerio and the offense. Guys, this one is not over, is it?
Oh, I would never say it's over, right? Especially with what we're seeing right now. I mean, this game, you'll never know when it's over because I don't think it'll ever be over. I mean, there's no... I remember we thought, oh, this is the game, like 6 minutes to go. I was thinking, oh, wow, the game's over. And then somehow Lawrence managed to get back in the mix.
It's going to take some flashy offense here. Valerio 5 wide, shotgun snap. He's looking far side, and it is caught there for a first down, and that's Crispin.
That is good for a Lawrence first down.
Big first down for Lawrence, and they're going to hurry this one up, it looks like. Or will they call a timeout? Nope, they're going to hurry it up. Valerio up to the line with his troops. Richards in the backfield, 4 wide receivers. Here comes the 2-minute drill. Richards goes wide, and it's a swing pass to dropped, intended for Rivera, incomplete.
Pass intended for Justin Rivera, incomplete. Second down and 10 for Lawrence.
2:51 to go here. Second down. Ball in Chelmsford territory at the 43-yard line.
Seems like it's going to be a very close
incompletion
game.
may have been a gift for Lawrence.
Yes.
To stop the clock.
Absolutely.
Because he was in the middle. There's no way he's going to get to the sidelines on that. But he could have got a touchdown, but I wouldn't count on that.
Valerio in an empty backfield. Shotgun snap. He's got time. He goes up the middle for a draw, and he's going to be sacked. Had time for a second, but his pocket collapsed awfully quickly, and he is back to the sideline to get the play. Clock running, 2:35 left in the game. He's got the play. He goes and relays that information to his teammates. Line of scrimmage is the Chelmsford 47-yard line. 2:20 to go here. Richards in the backfield, 4 wide. Shotgun. Valerio takes the snap. He's looking deep down the sideline, and it's intercepted by Chelmsford. The pass was intended for Valentin, and here is the return for Chelmsford. And it's going to be taken all the way down to the 7-yard line, and that was an interception by Todd Dowry, the senior. And that is a big blow to the Lawrence Lancers, and that should probably do it, although I have said that before tonight.
Christian Valentin ripping off his helmet in frustration and tossing it to the ground on the sideline.
We do have an injured Lancer on the field at the Lawrence 35-yard line. Valerio, the quarterback, was injured during the interception return.
That's going to set back the
stretcher
Lancers.
will be pulled out.
And the stretcher is needed.
Stretcher is out, but Valerio looks like he's going to limp off the field with the help of his teammates.
It seems more like carry to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Valerio finds his way off the field, And guys, it looks like Lawrence will come up short in this one, but talk about the effort of Nelson Valerio, who is now writhing in pain on the near sideline. He had a big night hanging in the pocket against a tough Chelmsford pass rush. The junior is going to have his work cut out for him next season as the leader of this team and this offense. Meanwhile, Chelmsford has the ball at the Lawrence 8, and we'll see if they just sit on the ball or if they'll actually try to run it in for a touchdown here with a 1st and goal. Camp Smith under center, I formation, 2 tight ends, power I. Fakes the handoff, and he's going bootleg to the right side, looking for the pylon. Touchdown, Chelmsford.
Touchdown, Chelmsford.
And that is going to...
That
should
no coming
be
back
one.
from there. They lost their quarterback, and there is a huge gap between the 2 teams at this point.
Camp Smith has shown it all night long. Man, that kid can run with the football. He goes bootleg right in a power I formation, 2 tight ends, no wide receivers. Everyone in the building thought they would just pound the ball up the middle, and no, it is an outside run by the quarterback. He finds the end zone from 8 yards out, making it 46-27, PAT on the way.
And it's good.
It's good to make it 47-27, 20-point game with 1:46 left here in Lawrence.
Who would have predicted this score?
Not me.
I definitely would not have myself. I mean, that's just crazy. Amazing performance by Chelmsford. And Lawrence also had a great game, but, you know, just they couldn't pull through in the end.
I gotta say, a lot of injuries are really hurting the Lawrence Lancers.
Yes, 1 injury to Stalin Urena, the offensive lineman, and obviously the quarterback goes down on that interception return. Valerio is sitting on the bench here. It looks like a lower body injury for Valerio.
I believe it's his left ankle.
Looks like somewhere on the left leg, possibly his ankle. Coach is looking at it. Meanwhile, Chelmsford to kick it off. Lawrence will give their JV quarterback a try here with 1:46 left. And it's Edison Urena with the kick return. He's got the 30, he's got the 35, stumbles his way up to the 37-yard line with 1:40 remaining.
Brought down by Chelmsford's number 11, Augustine Macarusto.
Line of scrimmage will actually be about the 40-yard line. They give Urena the 40. And the Lancers don't have a quarterback on the field. It's definitely not going to be the one-legged Valerio.
It is number 10.
We've got Luis Ferreira, the sophomore.
Sophomore wide receiver playing quarterback.
Timeout, Lawrence.
Lawrence is going to have to call a timeout. Unorganized on the Lawrence sideline. They didn't have a quarterback come out until the last minute. They call their 3rd timeout of this second half.
Well, now would be a good time to look at our roster and look at our potential quarterbacks.
I believe it would be Justin Rivera. He has... Oh, no, he's a wide receiver. I take that back.
We have...
It is number 20?
Well, we have several options. There's number 15, Ismail Jenkins.
It is Rainer Almonte in at quarterback.
That's
No, it is not Rainer Almonte. That is number 26, possibly?
26.
Yes, it is number
Mike
26, Mikey Cabin.
Mikey
Quebec.
Caban takes the quarterback.
Beg your pardon, Mikey Caban, the sophomore, 5'3", 115. And it looks like he may be in there just to run the ball from the quarterback position. We'll see if he unleashes a pass.
No, he does. He was a quarterback in the past, and he has a pretty good arm for someone his age.
Caban, small for a quarterback, gives the handoff to Urena. And Urena definitely picks up the first down there. Less than a minute to go.
10 yards and a Lancer first down.
First and 10 from the 44-yard line. Clock running here. Could this be it? Lawrence electing not to use a timeout to get this second offensive unit a little bit of experience. Less than 40 seconds to go. Caban. No infraction there. He's looking for the end zone, and it's going to be a strip sack. Chelmsford takes over. He was looking for Rivera deep down the right sideline.
Lawrence fumble recovered
No
by
tuck
Chelmsford
rule
for
on that
43
one. That's going to be a strip sack and a harsh end to this senior night. 27 seconds left, and the Lions will take over at the Lawrence 45.
That was an interesting way for Caban, Mikey Caban. The way he'd hold the ball when he throw was very, very interesting because it was very different from the style most players would throw with. He held it with two hands until the release,
Yes.
which I thought was kind of weird. But yeah, I'm sure it worked for him. I mean, he's a quarterback right now. Very unique.
Guys, your final thoughts on this one. 27 seconds to go. Next week, the Lancers will play Peabody.
So close, but so far.
Yeah.
It felt like so many chances there were, and then that happened. Scoreboard happened.
The scoreboard.
Lawrence 45.
20-point difference.
But it's
27 seconds to go.
But
There's no
it's-
chance, Lawrence.
It's going to be number 12, Craig Sharn,
And they take a knee.
the
and
backup
end it.
quarterback, to take a knee.
Takes the snap and
That's
takes
something to
a
learn
knee.
from this game.
That'll be the final play of our ball game.
That's the final play here from Veterans Memorial Stadium here in Lawrence, Massachusetts. A rough night on senior night, but it was an exciting night. The Chelmsford Lions beat the Lawrence High Lancers by the score of 47 to 27. But that's going to do it for us. We'd like to thank you for watching LPS TV. Please tune in to the next Lancer Game of the Week that you can find on TV and also on YouTube. Once again, this is Jay Oza, Trey Cruz, and Kevin Colon. Thank you for watching LPS TV.